Previously on Dragon Ball Shinken, after many decades since their first fight, Goku and Beerus finally had the long-awaited rematch, a battle that escalated to multi-dimensional levels. But at the end of their fight, before Goku and Vegeta could finally explain to Beerus and Whis what was happening and who they were, Vegeta saw that a new dimensional rift had opened because of their battle. So he quickly went into that dimensional rift and took Goku with him, hoping they would be taken back to their own reality. However, when they arrived in the other dimension, they realized that things were a bit different on Earth, and that Goku of this world was somewhat curious. Why is Goku a monkey now? And what else is different in this reality? Find out now.
Hakai.
Episode 8, The Battle of Gods and Monkeys. A few hours ago, in the place of the Supreme Almighty God, the Zenos are bored and complaining to Shinken that there's nothing to entertain them and life is so dull. But Shinken says it's quite a coincidence that the Zenos are saying this right now because at this very moment, there is a visitor wanting to speak to them. Obviously, the Zenos become curious and ask who this visitor is, and then the little monkey enters their hall. When they see the monkey, the Zenos become very happy and start playing with him as if they were old friends. After they greet each other, the little monkey says that the Zenos must already know why he's here. The Zenos say yes, and deduce that if he's there, it's time for a new tournament of power. The monkey agrees with an excited smile on his face. In the current moment, as soon as they arrive on Earth, Goku and Vegeta are very relieved, thinking they have finally returned home. But they are startled when they sense a powerful key, and the owner of that powerful key jumps out from among the trees and lands near them. This person is a very peculiar being, a humanoid monkey, and to Goku's surprise, this monkey is carrying the power pole and has a combat posture absolutely identical to the one Goku had when he was a child. The little monkey who just arrived points the stick at Goku and Vegeta, ordering them to identify themselves immediately. For a moment, Goku and Vegeta are so shocked that they don't say anything and just observe this strange being that has appeared. But as Goku looks at the curious being holding the power pole, memories of his childhood come to mind. Then looking around, Goku realizes that they are on Mount Paozu. Connecting the dots, Goku simply freaks out, screaming in terror that he has turned into a monkey. The monkey hears what Goku just shouted and responds by saying he doesn't know what Goku is talking about. Goku asks for the name of this little monkey and he says his name is Sun Wukong. Goku and Vegeta immediately associate the name Sun Wukong with Son Goku, noting the irony of their similarity. Sun Wukong tells Goku and Vegeta that they are invading his kingdom and orders them to introduce themselves immediately. Vegeta asks what kingdom this is and if he is the king of Earth. Sun Wukong says no, he's not the king of Earth, but he is the king of Mount Paozu. Goku laughs at this and says that wanting to be the king of the mountain is kind of ridiculous. At this point, Sun Wukong becomes very irritated by what Goku just said, and without any warning he extends the power pole while launching an attack at Goku. But thanks to the keen reflexes of Ultra Instinct, Goku reacts by ducking, causing the stick, which was meant to hit him, to hit Vegeta instead. The force of the attack is so great that Vegeta is simply sent hundreds of kilometers away, destroying countless trees in the forest. Goku is very scared by this and says it was a close call, and then he asks why Sun Wukong did that. But the Monkey King doesn't want to talk, and right after hitting Vegeta, he charges at Goku with bloodlust. Goku was completely surprised by Sun Wukong's explosive reaction. He quickly jumped back, avoiding a strike that when it hit the ground simply pulverized the ground with such force, creating an impact explosion that left a gigantic crater in the terrain. Goku comically freaks out that such a cute-looking little monkey has the kind of attack power. Sun Wukong wastes no time and continues to advance an attack. Goku skillfully dodges the monkey's attacks while trying to defuse the situation, with a forced smile on his face telling the monkey that he doesn't need to be so angry, and they don't want to hurt him. But Sun Wukong completely ignores him and tries a stronger attack, swinging his stick horizontally at Goku's head. Goku dodges by arching his back, almost hitting the back of his head on the ground. He watches as the stick passes over him, and the pressure of the attack creates a shockwave that destroys dozens of trees within hundreds of meters behind him. After avoiding the strike, Goku performs several acrobatics to distance himself. Sun Wukong prepares more attacks with his stick, but to his surprise, Vegeta returns in a fit of rage, delivering a flying kick right to the monkey's face, sending him flying for several kilometers, destroying hundreds of trees along the way. Goku tells Vegeta to calm down, saying he didn't need to attack like that. But Vegeta says that miserable creature started it, and then he unleashes a big bang attack towards Sun Wukong, causing massive destruction in the area upon impact. Goku complains about it, saying Vegeta might have killed him, but they soon realize that's not true when the smoke dissipates and they see that Sun Wukong defended himself with an energy shield. Vegeta is surprised that he could defend against such an attack, and then Sun Wukong taunts him by showing his butt and calling him weak. Vegeta is completely furious with this and flies at an ultra high speed toward the monkey, preparing an extremely powerful punch to hit him. But then suddenly Vegeta is surprised when something falls from the sky toward him like a fireball. Vegeta manages to react by stopping his flight and retreating, allowing the fireball to hit the ground, causing a huge explosion. But Vegeta's biggest surprise isn't the fireball itself, but its identity. The one who has just arrived is another monkey, but this monkey simply has hair identical to Vegeta's and wears Saiyan armor. The moment Goku lays eyes on the monkey, he screams in shock, saying that this monkey is Vegeta. Vegeta looks at him in disbelief, saying, "This can't be happening." Sun Wukong approaches this other monkey who has just appeared and thanks him, calling him Vegeta. Monkey Vegeta says he felt the energy and tremors of this fight from West City and leaped over here. After saying that, he asks what's going on. Sun Wukong says he doesn't know either, and only mentions that these guys appeared out of nowhere and insulted him for being a monkey. Monkey Vegeta is outraged by this and angrily asks what's wrong with being a monkey. Goku tries to explain that there's nothing wrong with it and that it was all a misunderstanding, but God Vegeta, not having the same patience, yells that this is absolutely ridiculous. But Monkey Vegeta says ridiculous is him, who copied his hairstyle. Vegeta says he didn't copy any hairstyle and that the ridiculous one is the monkey. Monkey Vegeta says he's the Saiyan Prince and won't tolerate hearing these insults. Vegeta is caught off guard by this statement, and his moment of surprise is enough for Monkey Vegeta to leap at lightning speed and deliver a powerful punch right in the middle of God Vegeta's face, sending him flying again. After doing that, Monkey Vegeta tells Sun Wukong that he's going after the short guy, and that the other one with the idiotic face is all his. After saying that, Monkey Vegeta leaps away with an unbelievably powerful jump, covering an incredible distance at an extremely high speed. His leap ends when he lands with a stomp on God Vegeta, who had just gotten up from the ground after his last attack, but is sent back down, this time creating a hole in the terrain. After stepping on God Vegeta, Monkey Vegeta takes a leap backward to distance himself, and with great anger he says that he will make God Vegeta regret offending his pride and copying his look. The God of Destruction gets up very irritated, telling him to stop saying ridiculous things. Meanwhile, Goku watches everything from a distance, completely surprised by everything that's happening and also by the incredible strength of this Monkey Vegeta. But he doesn't have much time to marvel, as the power pole extends in his direction for a thrust at his head, which Goku needs to dodge. Sun Wukong says it's better for him not to get distracted or else he will regret it. Goku smiles and says that if he doesn't want to listen peacefully, he'll be happy to make him listen forcefully. Sun Wukong attacks Goku again, who skillfully dodges all the attacks like a true master of martial arts, letting his body movement flow naturally thanks to Ultra Instinct. Wukong tries to attack from the sides, below, above, behind, vertically, diagonally, horizontally, but simply nothing the monkey does manages to hit old Goku. Sun Wukong gets irritated with this and asks how long he plans to just keep dodging attacks. Goku says that if Wukong insists, he can react as well. And at that moment, Goku reacts by dodging one of Wukong's attacks, grabbing the power pole, and in an extremely technical and skillful move, he disarms Sun Wukong while tossing him away and keeping the power pole in his hands. While Sun Wukong gets very angry without a stick, Goku laughs, saying he's not the only one who knows how to use the power pole. Sun Wukong says that in that case, they can see who's better at handling the pole. And then he plucks one of his body hairs and in a magic trick turns it into another power pole. Goku is impressed by this, saying it's incredible. A gigantic explosion happens in the middle of the forest, and from the midst of this explosion emerges Monkey Vegeta, who falls from the sky to the ground, reasonably injured. He's quite irritated and surprised, muttering to himself that this other guy is really powerful and has incredible brute strength. God Vegeta emerges from the smoke shortly after, flying toward the monkey with bloodlust, landing a series of attacks on him while pushing the primate through the forest, destroying everything in their path. At one point, Monkey Vegeta manages to stop God Vegeta's endless sequence of strikes by hitting him with a tail swipe. And after pushing the Hakai away with a tail strike, he fires a final flash at God Vegeta, who, despite being surprised to see his attack being used again by someone else, manages to dodge and respond with a Gallic gun, which surprises Monkey Vegeta, but he also manages to dodge. But as he dodges, he inadvertently leaves an opening for God Vegeta to approach again with another sequence of blows. After landing dozens of blows that stun Monkey Vegeta, God Vegeta prepares a much more powerful punch, intending to eliminate the opponent once and for all. But to the surprise of the God of Destruction, the monkey defends against the punch. Vegeta asks in surprise how this can be and says that judging by the monkey's power, this blow should have finished him. But as he begins to simply grow in size, Monkey Vegeta responds by saying that if he thinks he's seen all of his power, he's sorely mistaken. Understanding what's happening, Vegeta becomes even more impatient, saying this is the final straw to complete the circus. Goku and Sun Wukong exchange several blows with the power poles, each wielding the stick with incredible technique and skill. As they exchange blows, each begins to apply more force and speed. The speed is such that their blows become mostly invisible, and the force is such that with each collision of the staffs, shockwave ripples throughout the entire region. While they fight, Sun Wukong praises Goku, saying his skill with the pole is amazing. Goku responds by explaining that it's because he trained a lot with it since childhood. At one point, Goku dodges an attack from Sun Wukong that's aimed for his legs by making a high jump. But Sun Wukong follows him by planting his stick on the ground and extending it, thus reaching Goku and landing an attack on him that sends Goku flying. After doing that, he shoots an energy wave from one of his hands that would surely hit Goku, but Goku escapes with instant transmission behind him and tries an attack from above with the stick that would definitely give Wukong a massive headache. However, the monkey is smarter, and pointing his hand at Goku's stick makes it disappear. Goku was surprised that the staff disappeared from his hands, and soon after he was even more surprised when a flying Nimbus arrived from behind, hitting and pushing him. After that, Sun Wukong mounts the Nimbus and says that if Goku wants to fight while flying, he could do that too. Goku is very surprised to see the Nimbus there and even speaks nostalgically, saying he misses it. Goku is very surprised at this point and uses instant transmission again, and to Sun Wukong's complete surprise, he reappears behind him, seated on the flying Nimbus. Sun Wukong gets such a big fright that he involuntarily jumps from the Nimbus and falls to the ground. Goku approaches with the Nimbus, getting closer, asking if he's okay. Sun Wukong is completely surprised, unable to believe that someone other than him can fly on the flying Nimbus. Goku explains that he also used the flying Nimbus a lot in the past, but didn't use it too much after learning to fly. Sun Wukong says that if he can ride the Nimbus, it means he definitely is not someone with bad intentions, so they don't need to fight. But their attention is drawn elsewhere when they see an Ozaru grow in the middle of the forest. Goku is very surprised to see an Ozaru there, since he never expected that. On the other hand, Wukong is not surprised and says that Vegeta must have gotten angry about something. The one who transformed into the Ozaru is Monkey Vegeta, who has God Vegeta in one of his hands and throws him with all his strength towards a mountain. And after the Hakai hits the mountain, the monkey unleashes a massive energy wave from his mouth, which, when it hits the mountain, obliterates it completely. Monkey Vegeta smiles, saying that after an attack like that, the imposter surely died. But of course, it wouldn't be that easy, and shortly after, the God of Destruction emerges from the curtain of smoke and dust, emanating an absurd amount of energy. The God Vegeta is now genuinely furious and tells Monkey Vegeta to prepare himself, because from now on he's going to get really serious. The Saiyan monkey laughs and tells him to bring it on, promising that in a few seconds, he'll be more squashed than banana mush. The God of Destruction was about to attack with everything he had, but Goku teleports in front of him, telling him to stop. At the same time, Sun Wukong approaches Monkey Vegeta with the flying Nimbus and also tells him to stop. Neither God Vegeta nor Monkey Vegeta want to stop, as the God states that it's too ridiculous for him to accept those attacks from that monkey, while the monkey says that his pride was wounded by that imposter. But in the end, with Goku and Wukong's insistence, they give up on fighting. After the situation calms down, Monkey Vegeta has returned to his base form, and he, Wukong, Goku, and God Vegeta talk in the middle of the devastated forest. Goku and Vegeta explain the whole situation, who they are, how they left their reality for another dimension, and how they arrived in this dimension now. Sun Wukong and Monkey Vegeta find the story a bit bizarre, but don't doubt its authenticity. Goku and God Vegeta ask them to tell a bit more about this world, and then they explain the whole story to them. Basically, the history of this world is not much different from their own world. In this world, Frieza also destroyed planet Vegeta, and Goku was sent to Earth by his parents before the planet's destruction. So all the events happen basically the same way as in Goku and Vegeta's reality. The difference is that at this moment, it's been just over a year since the Cell Max attack, while in Goku and Vegeta's reality, this happened decades ago. Another major difference between these realities seem to be the appearance of Saiyans, who in this reality are humanoid monkeys. God Vegeta asks where Broly, Beerus, and Whis are, and they say they are all on Beerus's planet. In fact, they were there just a short while ago, but they had been away for a long time, so they decided to return to spend some time with their wives, and also Sun Wukong wanted to do something that Beerus would definitely not allow, so he also wanted to get away from there because of that. Goku became curious about what this thing that Sun Wukong wanted to do and needed to hide from Beerus was, but God Vegeta says that none of that matters to them, and what really matters is figuring out what's going on and finding a way back to their world. Monkey Vegeta suggests that Goku and God Vegeta could ask Shenron about what's going on and if there's any solution to it. Goku and God Vegeta like that idea and decide they will gather the Dragon Balls. Wukong mentions that lately Bulma has been using the orbs for making foolish wishes, and this is a bit dangerous because there might come a time when they need the Dragon Balls, so they can't use them because they are inactive due to one of Bulma's silly wishes. So they decided to distribute the Dragon Balls among their friends to prevent her from collecting them all. Wukong says they will have to go to their companions Saiyans and ask for the Dragon Balls, but this won't be a problem since the Dragon Balls are safe with their friends and are easier to find. First, Goku, God Vegeta, Sun Wukong, and Monkey Vegeta all go to Sun Wukong's house, where Goku and Vegeta are completely shocked to see that Goten is a monkey man. They discover the same is true for Gohan, Trunks, and Bulla. After retrieving the 4-star Dragon Ball stored in Wukong's house, they go to Capsule Corporation, where God Vegeta becomes very angry when he sees Bulma with another husband. This time is monkey version. Bulma has one of the Dragon Balls, and understanding the situation, she agrees to give the Dragon Ball to them. Monkey Vegeta decides to stay at home and continue training, while Wukong decides to accompany Goku and God Vegeta on their journey. Their next stop is Kame House, where they are surprised to discover that Master Roshi is a humanoid turtle. Despite the different appearance, Master Roshi maintains his perverted personality as he agrees to give them the Dragon Ball in his possession only if they find a very young and beautiful woman to serve in his house. Vegeta gets angry and impatient with this requirement and threatens Master Roshi to give them the orb, and since Master Roshi doesn't want to die, he simply obeys. After that, they head to the mountains where they find another Dragon Ball in a large cave where Tien and Chiaotzu live. Interestingly, there is a village nearby where people worship Tien as if he were a god. This is due to his third eye, which is considered a great blessing and a divine gift. Tien willingly gives them the Dragon Ball since it was a request from Wukong. They then head to a mountainous region not far from where Tien was, and in this mountainous region, there is a large Shaolin temple with Krillin as the master. Despite being a monk in this reality, Krillin was not very faithful to his duties, and even secretly married Android 18 within the knowledge of the temple monks. Obviously, Krillin doesn't refuse to hand over the Dragon Ball since it's a request from Wukong, his best friend. Their next destination is a forest where a werewolf kept chasing women from the villages wanting to date them, and this werewolf was Yamcha. When they ask Yamcha for the Dragon Ball, he also doesn't refuse to give it. To get the last Dragon Ball, they go to Piccolo's house, who apparently has nothing different from their reality's Namekian. Among all of Wukong's friends, Piccolo is the most skeptical and suspicious of the visitors, but despite all his skepticism, he agrees to hand over the Dragon Ball, trusting Wukong. After this journey across planet Earth, they finally have all the Dragon Balls gathered, and now they can finally summon Shenron and find out if he can at least explain what the heck is going on. But at the moment they were about to do that, Sun Wukong receives a call, and this call is from none other than the Grand Minister, who informs him that the Tournament of Power will start in a few minutes, and he has to go. At this moment, Wukong is completely surprised, remembering in a panic that he had requested a new tournament, and that it was supposed to happen today. Wukong apologizes to Goku and Vegeta, saying he forgot that he simply had a Tournament of Power to attend and forgot to notify everyone. Then he asks if Goku and Vegeta would like to be on his team. Obviously, Goku and Vegeta are completely shocked by the randomness of this request, but without even thinking twice, Goku agrees. What madness is this? Suddenly, Sun Wukong called Goku and Vegeta to participate in a Tournament of Power. But what tournament is this? Who will participate in this? Find out in the next episodes of Dragon Ball Shinken.